There he is. Were you trying to leave,
Last
Uriah?
one.
Last one.
Dude, you're doing a great job. Your head is right in front of that massive chandelier.
You were just trying to leave, though.
I was trying to leave. I got to go. I've been water loading a little bit.
Okay. How are you feeling?
I feel great, actually. Which is kind of shocking because when I started this camp, I was super heavy, and I'm like, man, this is going to be a battle. But I actually started about 10 weeks out watching the weight, and feel really good.
Your last
I look better than
You do look better, yeah.
which is kind of
Are
strange.
you still going to have the salmon on weigh-in day?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Your last fight was at 145, so like you go from 135 to 145 now, back down to 135. Is that bad for the body?
I would say probably my body would like it better if I just chill out and be the same weight all the time. But I don't know if it's bad necessarily. It's actually good on occasion, like just a regular person, to go out and fast to give your body a break, etc. And I'm not even I'm not fasting or anything, so it's not bad. It's not good. It's just different.
You know, this is a crazy week for the UFC. It's unprecedented, 3 in a row. You know about Page and all that. Honestly, last week I was looking, I was like, I forgot your eyes on this card. Like, you have completely flown under the radar. Does that bother you, or is that a good thing?
That you forgot I was on the card?
No, but I think
I'll tell you what, I don't know if I'm asleep tonight, Ariel.
No, I mean, for a lot of people, I feel like it has flown under.
No, and it should be. I mean, there's 2 massive fights on this card. I should not be the main focus when I'm fighting a guy who's very, very tough but not very well known, you know. And I'll have my fights where, you know, everyone's talking about me. It's been that way, you know. You have the fights that are in the limelight, and then you have ones that are building to that. So this is a massive, massive event. I'm excited for it. Conor and Aldo, Weidman and Rockhold. Then you've got Chad and Frankie. You got Paige and Rose. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening, and I don't know any other fights aside from that. So I'm leaving out a bunch of people that, you know, just like you, I forgot about. But you know, all that matters to me is that I know I'm fighting, and I just got to take care of business so I can get the opportunities that I want.
So when this fight was first announced, a lot of people were like, Frankie who? You know, 3 fights in the UFC. Were you one? Is it hard to get up for it?
No, because, you know, I want to ask you something. If I throw you in against Mauro Ranallo,
Oh, wow.
and he's sweating from the mouth and trying to take your head off, are you going to be excited for that?
So just the fact that you're facing another man in the cage, but
That's what this is all about.
you didn't know who he was.
No, I didn't.
Wow. How'd you learn about him?
To be honest, I have been very busy. I haven't been, you know, I watch as many fights as I can, and I'll get them on, you know, record them and do everything else. But I haven't been like super paying attention to like just the media around the fight. So I mean, I had seen him, but it hadn't really like clicked. Like I watched him fight, but I didn't like go and like research him or anything like that. So I didn't really like know the name. But now researching him, the guy's very, very tough. He's on a huge win streak. I think 7-fight win streak, and his only loss was an illegal knee. Which sounds like he should have won, so it's even a longer streak than that. He's a high school, you know, I think he made place in nationals. It's much better than I did in high school. Wrestled in college. He's got good stand-up. He's a very tough guy. I think you know, he's gonna surprise a lot of guys, but not me.
No secret that it has been quite the journey for you over the last few months to get to this point, from the Ultimate Fighter show and everything there, stuff with TJ, stuff with Dwayne.
The girl that broke in my house.
Yes, and dropped one in the in the pool there unexpectedly. At some point, were you able to block out all the noise and focus on what needs to be done here?
I totally have been.
Really?
Yeah.
Despite all of that madness, in particular the stuff with TJ?
Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. People don't understand, you know, that we all have lives aside from this. My life has not been like easy perfect, you know, so it's not like, you know, I'm a stranger to a little bit of adversity here and there. Things that have really affected me throughout the years are things like my sister being in an accident, and things with my brother, and you know, there's things that are a big deal. This was like I spent a few days being like, I remember when TJ talked to me about, you know, the decision to leave, etc. Like, I was like sad for a couple of days. And then I'm like, all right, you know, life as usual. It is what it is. And then Dwayne's been out of our team for 2 years.
Sure.
He just keeps bringing himself in because he's trying to make some money. The guy's desperate, right? I mean, just like I found the guy, right? He's lynched on a new guy to help make him some money, and it's TJ. The guy's he's a mess. So I don't care about that guy. And whatever. So the real thing is, I had the Ultimate Fighter. I had a great time with that.
Yeah.
Had fun on that show.
You and Conor actually became friends.
I've always said he and I never had a beef in the first place. I definitely, we had some banter back and forth. It was never like, oh, I don't like this. I'm not a hater. I like to see people's success, and like he's having a lot of success, which is on the backs of a lot of people before him,
Like you.
like myself, and like BJ, and like Jens, and like Don Fry, and like all these guys that have helped lay the foreground. Dude, it's really exciting for me to see the kind of success and the kind of eyes and the new development of our sport. So, do we get on each other's nerves on occasion? Sure, but he's a decent guy,
Two last quick things. Have you been told you think it's inevitable you win this fight, you'll fight you can't go wrong in that scenario, TJ Dom. Do you get that shot? And are you hoping for one over the other?
I think TJ's going to win. Am I hoping for one over the other? Not necessarily. What fights makes more sense? Like right now, everybody's on the whole TJ train. Everybody wants to see that fight. It's like Rocky 4 and Rocky 5 combined, And
you'll do it, right?
Yeah, of course. So that's the one. That's the one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm getting tingly feeling inside just thinking.
Great. Can you take a step back, please?
We've been talking about it for a long time. Okay, rapid fire. Chad, Frankie, who wins?
Chad wins. I think, nullifying Frankie's point-scoring takedowns is going to be a factor.
Conor Aldo.
I'm going to say Aldo. I think when all confidence is equal, maybe slightly in Conor's side, but fairly equal, who's the better fighter? And I think Aldo's got the more skilled set of tools.
I could go 90 minutes with you, my friend, but we have run out of time. A pleasure as always. Good luck to you. Looking forward to the fight.
Ask about Paige.
Yeah, we've run out of time. We've got
the fans answer.
Okay, well, tell us about her. Is she going to win?
She's going to win as well.
What a shocker that you would say that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Uriah. Good luck.
You got it.